أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. So as you know, for 20 minutes there is a special fatwa. No clapping and no Allahu Akbar. Just to listen. This is what I'm asking you for myself because I don't like it. It disturbs me. And I really think that clapping is disturbing your own way of listening, and to use Allahu Akbar as a slogan is not the way it should be used. Allahu Akbar means that we are free, that we are freeing ourselves, that we are thinking about Him, and that we know that beyond everything we are connecting our heart to Him. Yesterday, just after my lecture or my talk here, I got a message from the organization of our brothers and sisters thinking about the disabled within our community, and especially the deaf people and what they are doing. And I really think that if we speak, and the very essence of our topic is about compassion and understanding, I think we have to think about the place that they should have in our community and to be very, very committed to this. Just to speak about big problems and just to forget our brothers that sometimes are dealing with difficulties within the community is wrong. So from the bottom of my heart, I pray for them, and I ask all of us, just in any way, in any organization, just to open our doors, to open our organizations to anything which has to do with their presence with us, inshallah. May Allah help them not to forget, help us not to forget, and help them to be with us. We are talking about students and in which way we have to be involved in our societies today, and what should be our contribution. You know, once I was reading just after a teaching that I had in Egypt, and I came and I read a hadith where the Prophet ﷺ is telling us something which was deep and important when he was saying, إِنَّ هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ نَزَلَ بِحُزْنٍ. This Quran was revealed with sadness. And I was asking myself, why is it that the Prophet ﷺ is saying this and at the same time telling us, Bashiru, so spread the good news, and this is the best news, which is the Quran. And in fact, there is something in the Quran which is coming to help us to understand the good news that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with us, but the heavy news that it's going to be a great responsibility. إِنَّا سَنُلْقِ عَلَيْكَ قَوْلًا ثَقِيلًا. We're going to bestow unto you very heavy words. And these words are very heavy because this is your responsibility to bear the message and to be the witness. So there is something which is forgetfulness could let you feel that you are free, it's good, you have fun. But when you come to this understanding of Tawheed, is all about responsibility, understanding what is your role. Life has a meaning. This is the very essence of Tawheed. Life has a meaning and you have responsibility. Whatever is your situation within the Muslim communities or in the West, you have responsibility. سَنُلْقِ عَلَيْكَ قَوْلًا ثَقِيلًا. So these are heavy words, and this is the Quran. And because you are coming with word of truth, because you are telling the people, here is light, you are going to have enemies. This is the very beginning of the revelation when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to the Prophet ﷺ. وَاصْبِرْ عَلَى مَا يَقُولُونَ. The people are going to attack you. The people are going to be aggressive. They are going to show you that you are wrong, that you are not good people. وَاصْبِرْ عَلَى مَا يَقُولُونَ وَهْجُرْهُمْ هَجْرًا جَمِيلًا. So just go through a very beautiful exile. And remember, the beauty here in the way you are far from the people is not, you don't like me, I'm going to attack you. No. Sabrun Jameel. This is what Yaqub alayhi salam is saying, is a dignified patience and perseverance and endurance. Wahjurhum hajran jamila. You have to do it with dignity, and this is something which is, as students, very important. What does it mean when it comes to your spirituality? Take a critical distance and think. What are the priorities? Don't react. Don't be emotional when the people are going to attack you. Because if you are emotional, you are not free. They are the masters of your emotions. And you are not the subject of your freedom. So, wahjurhum hajran jamila mean that this exile is about the critical distance, spiritual, intellectual. There is something which is spiritual intelligence and intellectual spirituality. It comes from the heart and it nurtured your mind. That you have this distance and you try to understand. So this is a great responsibility, and it means that you have to understand the very meaning now of what the Prophet ﷺ was saying. And as we are here with MSc, and it's open to all of us, but mainly for students, be careful. The Prophet ﷺ was asking, Allahumma nas'aluka ilman nafi'a. Allah, we are asking you useful knowledge. By meaning this, you have to understand Allahumma nas'aluka, meaning that knowledge is but a means. Never worship knowledge. Use knowledge as a means towards Allah, but don't start by worshipping knowledge per se. If we are doing this, you are going to use or to be misled. You know what the Chinese proverb is saying? When the wise man is pointing out to the moon, the crazy guy is looking at the finger. The foolish is looking at the finger. Worship Allah and use your knowledge in order to worship better. But not be obsessed with, I want ilm and ilm and ilm, and if someone has a ilm, I'm going to respect him, not as a mean towards Allah, but as someone that I start by sacralizing or worshipping. This is wrong. The scholars of this community are at the service of the community. Why? Because they are showing the path towards Allah. We are all here to worship, not to serve ourselves or to be served by the community.